last time I had finished things off by doing a little run through Ashfall Peaks, or whatever it's called, on the new DLC, and I want to do some more farming through there. So we're going to make another run through there, and then Obsidian Forest, Blood Sun Canyon, and then, farm the Ruiner a couple times. Just, now that I can do Mayhem 10, let's, see what kind of legendaries I can get at that level, and see if we can get some good anointments out of it. And unlike last time, I am not going to forget to purchase my booster, because I think these are all effective for whatever you want to, purpose. My go-to is always the butt stallion milk. And hey, who else is kind of disappointed that we haven't seen butt stallion in DL3 yet, aside from a couple little mentions here and there with like trinkets and guns and the butt stallion milk. But I feel a little let down. We need butt stallion in DL3. More physical presence. But or not. It's like to each their own. But yes, I am prepared. Haven't really changed the build. I think I'm running mainly the same stuff that I have been running. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have this last time. I do have a Mayhem 10 complex root that is anointed for Moze. Increases her crit and fire rate after exiting Iron Bear. And still using my Mayhem 8 OPQ, which it's still wrecks anything I land a crit on, so this isn't going anywhere until... It's going to be interesting to see how long this gun will be viable in future level caps. Because, it's like, obviously, once it stops being a viable option, I'll, find something else, and maybe cry a little bit until next year when the cartel event goes again and I can start farming. Oh, my OPQ's over again. It's like, I love this gun. See, I think I've been, it's like Mayhem 10 Pestilent Light Show. I'm pretty sure I was using a light show last time, but not necessarily. It may not have been this one. Maybe it was. I can't remember. And I am also, oh god, yeah, I actually finished the second DLC on True Vault Hunter with Moze. I've finished it with everybody at this point, but I did a Mayhem 10 run with Moze, and oh my god, the Flammadiddle is actually a much better gun than I actually figured the first time. Matter of fact, let's set that so I don't accidentally sell it. What am I using for, the Hippity Hopper? There we go, Hippity Hopper. And, oh yeah, I had one of these drop the other night. Little extra radiation bonus. I'm not gonna, a little extra shock damage. A little extra element. I don't know. I don't really, I think this is the first one of these I've had at any level, so I really don't know what a good one is, but for me that seems to me like it's a pretty solid drop. Capacity I think I've had a little better, but it works. So yeah, we're going to set that as a favorite as well. Let's see, what else am I? Okay, the Hippity Hopper. I'm running the Pearl for my relic and I'm still using 54% bonus crit damage with, I mean, the OPQ is an Atlas weapon, and then, plus 29% weapon damage to begin with, just on, like I said before, the fact that I am able to one-shot many things on a critical hit, it's probably largely because of this particular class mod, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, okay, that's all the talky talk I'm going to do. I don't know. Is there any, I mean, really, is there anything else I've... Let's see. I'm pretty much running, with the exception of the Acid Rain, I think I'm running a slightly different Mayhem 10 modifier build, but it's not that. I mean, I just sometimes can't use corrosive weapons against certain enemies because of the Acid Rain modifier, but Chain Gang isn't that difficult to overcome, especially when I can take most enemies out from a distance. Buddy system is still manageable. Galaxy Brain is still working when it wants to work, but I don't have that much trouble landing crits anyway, so yes, that's kind of where things stand. So, enough talky talk. Time to go blow some things up. We are going to go to Gehenna. And we're going to go to Ashfall Peaks. We're going to... right from the beginning all the way up till we spank Cormash all over the frickin' place. We'll see what kind of goodies we can get. And I figure while this is loading, I'll take a little sip of my drinky drink. Definitely have time. Could have taken 2 drinks.
Go now. Your destiny awaits.
Alright. Going up the mountain. He's moving a little bit. Oh, shiny! What we got? That is a front loader shield, which funny thing about this front loader shield is I currently have Amara equipped with one of those because she's got a couple of her OPQ is anointed. What is it? Plus 150% radiation damage against enemies. Or no. While your health is under 50%. And the front loader actually takes 60% of your health and converts it into shield, so you are running at 40% health while wearing the front loader shield, making that the anointment perfect. And I've actually had some really good results with Amara using that shield and those guns with those anointments. And somebody initially had mentioned that the Deathless is best with that anointment, and I tried it and it works. I mean, granted, you get the bonus shields and your health is at 0, but I mean, it's definitely doable, but I think I like the front loader build a little better. And that's all I got to say about that right now. That's all I got to say about that. And this Forrest Gump moment has been brought to you by Randy Metal Wolf. Anyhow. Up. There we go. Any bridge trolls? Anything from that fucking trolls? La da 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 da. La da da da. Oh, what we got out here? Oh, they're out here. These little pricks. Like that. He goes boom, he goes boom. I should get copied. Okay. These things are a pain in the ass when they're connected to a flying creature. Oh, you little shit, you're gonna be stubborn, aren't you? Yeah. Oh. Come on. Where is it? Damn it, it's right behind it.
Smacked down!
Okay. And that one's got one. Ah, jeez. Still better than post-mortem. I really hate running post-mortem for a modifier. Yeah, I don't know, there might even be one worse that I haven't even attempted. But post-mortem sucks. Oh, you're gonna be stubborn. And you're still gonna die, so. Okay. Part of me's tempted to go up that hill again. I don't know if you can actually get anything. Up here is where you do the McSmugger side mission. Okay. Oh wait, am I in the right? Let me check the map. No, this is something different. This is a creek. Okay, no, we're going to go up here and we're going to beat up the Abadoxus. I wasn't at the McSmugger. I'm glad I looked at that. didn't drop anything really. Money, which I don't need. I have literally got everything bought out with Moe's at the moment. Just gonna leave you here for a minute, Iron Bear. Just do your thing. Alright. Yeah, right now, God, what have I got? I mean, seriously, I don't need any more. I've got almost 31 mil because I've bought out the SDUs and filled out my bank space, or maxed out my bank space. I don't need any more money at this stage of the game. I'm sure that'll change at some point, and when it does, I'll be ready. At least with Moe's and Amara. I don't think I've maxed everything. I think Shane and Flack are the only two that I don't have the SDUs maxed out with. And the bank space is no big thing. That applies to everybody, so I'm at 400 and everybody can use it. I really don't like these things. Oh man. Oh wait, I didn't think I had something I could... Anything good? Oh shit.
Bring it, scrub.
I tend to jump the gun a little bit sometimes. Because I see something shiny and I want to go after it immediately. But I'm improving. Shit, I was hoping there was a head for a second. That was not a head. I have all the heads for this DLC except for Zane at this point. And I was hoping I had rectified that. But no, I had not. Oop. Ooh, a couple of shinies. Yeah, what we got? What we got? La 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 la. Wait for the toxic green shit to go away so I don't like melt. Oh, Krakatoa. I could take or leave that anointment. To be honest, I'll probably just sell that. A Nighthawken. I don't use I don't use Face Slam. I'll probably sell that. Okay. Up we go. What was that Beavis and Butthead episode where they end up, the bus kind of goes off of the cliff a little bit and Mr. Van Driesen climb a mountain, touch your mouth. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is what I was thinking of earlier. This is where you meet McSmugger. And of course you do the mission and you become McSmugger. It's McSmugger. But hey, I don't know. Part of me's tempted. I don't think I'm going to do it now. But I might want to farm up here a little bit because I don't know if the Father of Eagles actually drops anything specific. I mean, the only thing I've ever gotten from him in that side mission is the feather he drops to complete the mission, so I don't know if he has a specific weapon drop. One of these days I'm going to take a walk up there and see if he respawns and drops anything fun. But today is not that day. So one thing I've noticed, anything that has a is carrying a shield, you know, makes it harder to get your shot in on their head and get your crit. I just learned to aim at the feet. You know, if you got a grenade, great. You know, that'll get them to reel back a little bit and expose their head. But, you know, aim at their feet. Takes a little while, maybe a little longer to drop them, but aim at their damn feet. I've also noticed with the Goliath, you know, it's like, obviously, for those familiar with the game, you know, it's like you hit a Goliath in the head. You knock their helmet off and they just, like, you know, mutate. And they will continually mutate. If you don't want them to go through the whole, I mean, it's great, you know, because when they mutate, they attack your other enemies. And possibly you. You know, they just go fucking berserk. You know, that's the idea. But if you really don't want to deal with it, don't aim for the head. Aim for the tummy. Aim for their soft belly, and they will usually melt. And, I don't know. Some are tougher than others, but generally I have pretty good luck. Just don't aim for the head with Goliaths. Unless you really... I mean, it's like more experience. You know, the more they mutate and whatever they do, the more experience you get, obviously, and possibly a better drop. But if you don't want the headache, just riddle their tummy full of lead and go from there. Well, that was unplanned, but where is it? There we go. Okay. Not really getting any good drops here tonight so far. Oh, gratifying stage. That will probably go to Zane. That is a Digiclone anointment, so...
The rules, Commandante!
Of course, you know, things with shields. are also a good time to just jump into Iron Bear and go to town. Speaking of, can I go in here with it? No, I can't, not yet. I can't fit through that door with Iron Bear, so we'll just finish these guys up. Anything else? Alright. Yeah, I can't fit underneath there in Iron Bear, so I have to go in here and we'll hide for a bit. Wait for him, just leave Iron Bear there. And now he's gonna blow up in 3, 2, 1. I can run in now. And back we go. Damn it, Kieran didn't drop anything. Oh. Except for money and some iridium. And I don't know. A V system. Okay. Zip on over here. Don't need any ammo. Just run on in here. Oh.
Get out here and help the Devil Rider out!
Whack.
Anybody counting?
Okay, let's see. Anything else over on this side? I really just, part of me wants to go into open everything mode, but I'm like, when am I going to get money, more money? Money's great when I need it, but I just have no use for it at this stage of the game. So we're going to take a quick run over onto the other side here. Take it to the other side. Little Pharaoh Smith moment there. Oh! Pardon my lack of singing talent. Oh, where are you? There. Anything? Nope. Now we're gonna take a little whee jump up here.
Look out here! Bloody stuffing!
More iridium. That's another thing I don't need more of is iridium. Oh. Unless I want to just use the fabricator and hope for the best, but the best I can do with that is just farm more guns for the sake of getting more money, and I don't need more money, so what's the freaking point? Oh boy. Anyhow. Yes. More victims up here. You'll notice, I during my last broadcast, I mentioned that Galaxy Brain has been misbehaving. It only works when it wants to work, so you'll notice, if you're watching, that the enemies do not have the enlarged heads that they should have while I'm using Galaxy Brain, and it's currently not working. Again, it works when it wants to work.
Step to the wrong chick.
Got him in my sight!
I love the music in this area. The Tibetan throat singing is pretty freaking awesome. Oh, what do we get? Loaded dice. Yeah, I really don't like losing 75% of my max health in exchange for increased luck. It's just not. So that will get sold. Oh, where are we going? Going the wrong way. I've already been through. Okay. I think where I have to go. Yeah, here we go. I think they still don't have it fixed. For whatever reason. Yeah, you still can't set custom waypoints in Asphalt Peak. For whatever reason. You can do it in literally every other area in the DLC, except for Asphalt Peak. Well, he took off about a third of his health in one shot. Alright, Cormash, what you got? Really? Okay. Oh. For whatever reason, I didn't think Iron Dirt could be launched on those. Learn something new every day. What do we got? There. Shred-a-fire. Yeah. Venomous Barrage. I can't remember if I've actually tried one of these yet. I think I've had them drop, but just never looked into them. And a Butcher. Nothing really stellar from Cormash this time. And I really haven't seen any DLC-specific drops in this run yet. Well, a couple of things. Another Shred-a-fire. And a Ripper. The Ripper! Da 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 da. Little Judas Priest moment there for you. Oh. Bart sticks. Let's see. Oh, I only got a Robin's Call, and that is a really good anointment. That is the 5150 anointment there. While you're under 50% health, deal 150% bonus radiation damage. I will give that to Amara, and see what she can do with that. Check the red chest, and get a bunch of crap. Okay, well, next stop will be the Obsidian Forest. And take a little sip. and a brief social networking peak. Da 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 da. Okay. Maybe we can have some better luck out here. We got about just under an hour's worth of butt stallion milk left.
Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy.
Let's see. Oh. AAA's not a bad gun. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm just going to sell that because I don't use Face Slam. Ripper. I might have a use for that. Barrage. I'll give it a try. Shredifier. I might pass that over to Amara since she's running mainly a radiation build.
I used to have one just like that.
Butcher. I can't remember what this damn gun does. We'll hang on to it for a little bit. I know I've had them before and I've used them before. So we're going to give that to Amara. Gratifying, that's going to Zane. Krakatoa. Let's sell that one. Still waiting for I gotta double check what I have for Krakatoas. I think I have some. I have the 300% anointment. I'm gonna sell that. So let's do that. 11 empty slots to play around with. And in here we gotta deal with Bellets. That little fucker. Godspeed.
Try to keep.
Did the prime Bellet drop? In the midnight hour, mom. He dropped the Rebel Yell, which I've had limited experience, or I should say limited success, I should say. Oh. Decaying Star Helix. That is, yeah, we'll give that the flack. I have not really tried a Gamma Burst build with Flak, but man, I'm getting a lot of weapons for him with Gamma Burst anointments, so I'm probably going to try that out with him at some point. I actually just started a True Vault Hunter run with him on Mayhem 10 and doing okay. Not as good as I am with Moe's. You know, I can't really one-hit anything with Flak, but I can melt things pretty efficiently with Flak. What I am really hoping for, and I just don't have one yet, at the moment, I should say. With Flak, I don't have a class mod that works well with Malawan weapons, because a lot of the stuff I'm using with him that are melting enemies are Malawan. I just need something to boost the damage output with them, and I'll have a pretty rad Flak build going on with him, I think. He is definitely a work in progress, but it's part of the fun. Anyhow, we're gonna go up here and beat up the Lazerdactyl. There he is. Well, he dropped a couple of goodies. These things are a little faster. I think they're worse than rats. They really are. Okay, we got one. There's a dictator. Another Ripper. Status effect damage and chance increased by 75%. Meh. Man, I really want that Zane head to drop. If I don't get... I'm really not seeing anything DLC specific. Not a lot of it anyway. Not tonight. Where is it? Thought I heard something flopping around. Oh,
What brings you here?
just passing through. And then here, up the chute. Valence boss is in here, so we'll farm him real quick. Look at all that iridium. Oh. And no legendaries. God, how much iridium do I have with her at this point? Jesus Christ. Over 5,000. And once again, I got nothing. Can't do anything with it. I got nothing. Can I go down? Okay. I did fit. And I can't go any further. Just leave Iron Bear there for a moment. Well, son of a bitch.
All your memories before this moment are digital reconstructions mined from your social media profile.
Where are you, little shit? Really?
Anybody keeping score here?
Oh, just out to the end of this area. And I'm really not having a lot of luck farming anything tonight. Man, RNG is not on my side this evening.
Hey, it's me!
Let them win.
Tragic funnel up before I...
Oh, where is it? There it is. And there he goes. I'm just gonna cut right through. Or am I? That's a fucking 4th of July, isn't it? Hey folks, if you missed fireworks this year, let me make it up for you with this barrage of boom boom. Well, it's out of range. So we're just gonna leave Iron Bear here for a minute. Take a moment and see, recoil reduction, reload speed. I'll get that bumped up. Ooh, excuse me.
Here they come.
Oh, hazardous frequency. We can try that out on Amara. A Cutsman, I'm not really sure how viable. No, it's got a crappy anointment too. Fuck that airborne. I don't know. I will say this, the airborne anointment is at least a little more viable in this DLC because of being able to use these. I mean, strategically, I suppose you could use these while you're in the air, and some of them really don't boost you that far or that high. So, I mean, if you know which ones that you can benefit off of, I guess the airborne anointments, not so bad in this case, but for the most part, it's pretty useless. Okay, well. I could have sworn I'd opened that. Alright, we're going to take another little trip up the sanctuary here because I'm running out of butt stallion milk. Okay, deposit that. That's going insane. That's going to Amara. Going to Flack. I'm gonna hang on to that. I've had pretty decent luck with star helixes in the past, so I'm not gonna let that go right away. I might want to mess around with that a little bit sometime. I can go to Amara. I'm not crazy about the anointment on this one, but the anarchy's a pretty decent shotgun, so I'm going to hang on to that. Deposit that. We'll fiddle around with it a little bit. That I'm hanging on to. I like the splash damage increase. I just haven't really toyed around with a lot. Really don't care about melee damage. That stays. That can go to Amara. It's the same. Okay. That gives me 11 empty slots. Some of this stuff I gotta...
Ammo! Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight.
Sell.
Have some money. Now, why not spend it?
Sell.
Support local business.
And my headset battery. Okay, we got 19 empty slots now. I'm gonna take a minute here. So I've had my controller on charge for a little bit here. I'm gonna plug the charger into my headset. And just a moment here, so let me pause. Okay. Headphones are on charge right now, so. Okay. We're going to go to Blood Sun Canyon next.
Here they come. Way to slay, Bear.
Run in here and get the Minosaur. I almost one-hitted. That was almost a one-hit. I left him with like a little thread of health. Oh, a flipper. That creates a... Flipper's a good gun. I just want one with a better anointment. And it's really all amounts to it. It's a really good gun though. I just want one with either the 5150 anointment or the 300% anointment. I'll even take one with, you know, a 200% while action skill is active, because that right there, if you're doing a Zane build, that's a pretty tasty anointment right there. Am I going the right way? I am going back toward, okay. Can I use the... I think in here, yeah. You can use the actual markers in this area. You just can't do it in Asphalt for whatever reason. And it's just an oversight on Gearbox's part. They will someday, perhaps. It's not a game-breaking oversight, it's just annoying.
Go after this spot! You do not.
And I shall leave. Here. Really? Oh, I have a phone call. There you go.